The beauty of the Torah is that it often feels like the Parashat HaShavua, the Torah portion of the week, teaches us something we really need to hear and be reminded of every week. This portion is pretty action-packed, from Pinchas to the daughters of Zelophehad, and the transition of power from Moses to Joshua, or the decision to transfer power. In one of the more inspiring stories for modern readers, the daughters of a man named Zelophehad seek the right of women to inherit from their fathers. Zelophehad's daughters, of which there are 5, reminiscent of Tevye, go to Moses with their case, and Moses takes it to God. And God rules in favor of the women, and that the words the women spoke were just. The law was then announced as different as it had presumably existed before this story. We learn here that all laws are malleable, or most laws are malleable. They can be adjusted as fits our sense of justice. Today, we can't just call up God and get a concrete decision on something we'd like to change. And no one is suggesting we call God and say, for instance, but if we promise to clean our shellfish really well, maybe then we can eat them? Or we really care about shatnas, the mixing of linen and thread of different kinds. Maybe there's a way we can work that out in some kind of artificial way. Today we are seeing many norms changing in our country. Discrimination may be against the letter of the law in America, but changing the law doesn't change people's hearts. We see that too in the Torah, because in a few weeks, the people will adjust these laws in a way that doesn't favor the women who brought the case originally. The lesson for those of us today who would like to change hearts and minds in order to change the culture is that nuance and patience are the way. Changing unjust laws is extremely important, but so too is the harder work of convincing people to join the cause of justice rather than trying to force them to submit. My hope is that we remember that we all have to share a society together, and we should encourage everyone to join our cause for a tolerant, diverse society that promotes equality for everyone who lives in our communities. Shabbat Shalom.